Hello, all you air signs. Welcome to your weekly energy reading. This, of course, is for all my Gemini, my Libra, my Aquarians. And we're going to be zeroing in on the week of November 21st to November 28th. Of course, if you're coming across this reading outside of that time frame, I would still listen to your gut and watch the video because I'm sure there's a message for you, right? Exactly. So if you are watching this, though, between those dates, big day, of course, in the United States anyways, November 25th, which is Thanksgiving Day. I wanted to mention, too, I did do a pick a turkey reading, pick a card for each of the zodiac signs that I put out earlier this month. I'll link those at the end up here. I also put out December monthlies yesterday, so those are also available, but I'll remind you for those at the end of the reading. But the turkey readings were what can you grow through gratitude, which is very, of course, in alignment with our Thanksgiving traditions of gratefulness and gratitude. I even put out little feathers here to represent all of those turkeys that are going to donate their lives to our feast, so we honor those beautiful creatures. And in kind of the same type of energy of all that, I'm going to pick a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle, just to start out to see for this week what the Creator wants all of our air signs to know about this upcoming week. So we'll take a look here, give it a good shuffle. All right, Creator, so for our air signs, what would you like them to know about this upcoming week, please? What would you like them to know about this upcoming week? All right, actually, I feel like it's this one right here. And you have the cow spirit. It says, the miracles are endless. And I love that for this week. It even looks pretty festive. I'm going to eat like a cow, right? And let's see what message comes with that here. So it says, you are at a beautiful point in your life this week, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you're proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. A lot of gratitude around that, right? Cow spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, the actions, and behaviors that feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you'll manifest, so be generous. Cow spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. What a great promise. I am loving that. So definitely, it's very festive, very harvesty, like all these, you have this beautiful fruit that's coming in from the past, and you have a lot to share. And so, of course, with this holiday coming up in the United States and wherever anyone is celebrating any kind of holiday this upcoming week, you have the opportunity to really give and make a difference in people's lives. And I love that. We're going to pull from these True Heart Intuitive Tarot and just see what else the Creator wants our air signs to know about this week. All right. So what else for our lovely air signs, please? Okay. Any others? Nope, so it's going to be those three this time. Put those over there. And you got the 9 of discs, the 9 of pentacles. This is about abundance, right? It's about also feeling abundant within yourself. The 9s aren't so much about the external world bringing you so much, but that you just have this feeling of abundance, this feeling that you have everything that you need. And usually there's like a winged creature. I don't see one in this one, but it also is that you're not alone. You have spirit, and you have all your loved ones on the other side, and your angels and spirit guides, and all with you. Usually she's in this garden all by herself, so she's feeling whole and content. Without any outside interference. So I love that, because that goes right in alignment with this beautiful, beautiful feeling here, and all these flowers, just very blossomy, right? You just are definitely blossoming. And because of that, you have a lot to share. You have a lot that you can give in so many ways. If it's not materialistically, maybe it's a recipe or something that you cook, or spending time with someone, all the different love languages of people, spending time with them, telling them you love you, giving them little small gifts, doing a service, with them, or touch, I believe, by the 5. And so you're able to give to someone this week, and to help them feel special, and just to overflow that abundance outside of you. So I love that. Yeah, because here's the king of discs. So again, this is about bountifulness. The king also, because he's at the end of the pentacles, or the disc suit, he's learned that his wholeness and completeness doesn't come from the outside world. You can see he holds the giant disc at his midsection here, which shows that he knows that it comes from his heart. It comes from the knowledge, the self-worth, not the outside retail price. I love, because this 9 isn't about, it's about finding your worth from within, because when we look outside of ourselves for what our value is, that's what how other people value us. That's called retail price. And you can be, I usually use the example of being a big warm coat, and in the northern part of Alaska during the winter, you are priceless. People are like, oh my gosh, I wish I had you. Keep me warm. But if you're that same coat in South Texas in the middle of summer, then you're on the 90% off, clearance rack. So when we define ourselves by the outside, we feel unstable because it's constantly fluctuating. But when you find your worth from within, then you do feel this wholeness, this completeness, the stable worth, because it's based on what you feel in your heart from above. The unconditional love of our Creator becomes your foundation. And so I love that this is coming in, because it's just feeling abundant and overflowing, feeling abundant and overflowing, abundant, overflowing. And then last card on this, you have the Fool. And the Fool is about new beginnings, a new adventure, a new journey. It's like you've just come through this completion. You've come through this ending of something and the beginning of something new. This is kind of represents like the harvest time of the year, and then you go into winter, and then you start this whole new adventure of spring, summer, fall, and winter again. So it's like this ending and this new beginning. You got like flowers, and it actually this almost looks like these flowers that are here, and you got flowers. So definitely this period, this week, you just feel like you just come into your own. You just like all these seeds that you planted are coming to fruition. So I am loving that for you. I'm just going to pull some cards here from these tea leaves deck. And I know this is a general reading, so these cards won't, of course, resonate with all of you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. And it's like a buffet, right? So let me just mix these up a little bit, since there's so many of them. If I tried to shuffle them, it would not end very well, because yes, I have tried. All right, so I'm just going to take these here, give it one more little shuffle here. And what else would you like our air signs to know about this week? Thank you. What else, please? Okay, I feel those two. That one, of course, and that one. All right, let's see what we have. So I love this. You got the owl. And I think that said advice. Yeah, good advice from a wise person. So definitely this week, take note of what people are saying. And, even if it's something that you kind of feel defensive about, just simmer and just hear what they have to say. It doesn't mean that you have to take it on yourself, but don't just ignore it and push it away. Just say, yeah, thank you for that. Just put it on the shelf, and then after, throughout this week, just contemplate that and see if it's something that does work out for you. And then you got the rat. You have the rat. And it says someone working against you behind your back. So yeah, just be aware, that especially when you are so fruitful and you're having like this amazing week, there are people that will get jealous, that will get scared, that what does your success mean about them, and they feel like they're failing, and just your presence points out where they feel that they're lacking, and you're just being a mirror for them. Don't let it impact you. Don't let them impact this beautiful week in progress here. Just realize it's not about you. It's about their fears and what's going on with them, okay? And then you got the Tower. And that is a solid foundation, success with effort. So obviously more success, reiteration of your beautiful success. So a strong, foundation there. And you got the rainbow, which comes after the storm, right? And of course that says the most difficult part of a situation is over. So you're moving on to that next step. You're moving on past, you've weathered all the patience of having things grow and get to where you're at. So embrace that rainbow. Coins. Do you think you have discs, coins, pentacles? And it does say money will be coming to you. So look, this week, you should be having some sort of abundance come to you this week. And then you have a wreath. And this does say sorrow over a loss. And I feel like this month card has something to do with that, which is September. So specifically, some of you did have a loss either this September or last September. And just know, especially during this holiday, this can maybe be the first time, or even if it's, a little, been 2 years, or because I know loss takes time to get used to, with having someone not present any longer. And with the holidays coming up, it is a reminder, because especially if everyone's getting together, you feel that absence of that person in physical form there. But please know that they are always with every single one of their loved ones 100% of the time. They're able to be in all places all at once. So if they have, 10 loved ones, that is the moment that they transitioned back to the other side, their spirit was with all 10 people all at once. 100% of the time they can do that. That's how powerful we are on the other side. So you don't have to share their presence. They're always with you from that moment forward until they meet you on the other side. And when you get together, let's say all 10 of you got together, you have like 10 versions of that spirit all with you together. And so you feel the presence if you sense it. If you can step out of the sorrow, if you can step out of the lower vibrational, sadness, and begin to laugh, begin to focus on unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace, that's the vibration of spirit. And if you do that, then you'll feel their presence even more. Honor them too, if you'd like. If you're like, I want to do something, have a candle in the middle of the table, represent them, and, have everyone even share a funny story or a loving memory of them, not focusing on the sorrow, but on the joy and the laughter, especially something funny. They're always like, tell a funny joke about what was going on in our lives. Tell that, focus on that, raise that vibration up. I'm even have, recommended to set up if you have room at the table, set a place for them in honor of them, and know that their spirit is present and that they're there with you and you're never alone, that they're always with you. So I love that ends up, and that doesn't have to necessarily be September. But there's a special message about a loss that you felt in September. So that could have been someone's birthday. That could have been when they passed. September is going to be significant for some of you for that. And just know that that's an extra, hey, I'm talking to you. That spirit is talking to you. That loved one on the other side is saying, I'm there. So, get ready. I'm going to make myself known. Feel my energy, feel my love. So love that for you. All right, I'm going to leave the reading there, and just know, like I mentioned before, I'm going to throw up a link on one of these corners here about the Turkey Pick a Card, the December monthlies. I also do a variety of other readings in addition to these weeklies and monthlies, and kind of those pick a cards like new moon, full moon readings, etc. So if you don't want to miss out on those, if you haven't done so already, if you click on that subscribe button down below, that's going to make this bell icon pop up here, and then it's like a notification bell, and it'll give you the option on how you want to receive notifications. And if you choose those, then you'll get notified when those come out and you won't miss them at all. So I love those. Well, just know as you're going throughout this week and every moment of every day that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and I love you too. So I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but until then, you take care.